guys! Excuse me for being so bright today, but I don't know what happened. I just started throwing stuff on. Yeah, this video is going to be about skincare, and I want to do this really quick, but it's going to take me a little while to explain stuff, and I hope you guys don't mind, but my videos are always long anyways, so y'all know how this work. And I know I've already done this before, but I wanted to kind of give you guys a little deeper explanation about things because I've learned a little more since then, and because I'm such a nerd, I love to look up stuff about skincare. So I was reading some things and I made some notes, and I wanted to kind of give you guys a little update on what I've been doing with my face. I want to kind of give an explanation for some things because I know some people just buy things for their face and they don't know why. They just buy things because they saw it on TV and the TV said it would work, so that's why they do it. But you need to know some basic things about your skin that could really help you with purchasing products, and I want to know what your face needs. Let's get started. I'm also going to be reading off of my handy dandy laptop here because I took some notes, and I have a few things that I have listed here that I'm going to read you guys about. So if I start speaking really profound with big words and such that pertain to chemicals and chemistry, please don't be alarmed. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm not a doctor. People with sensitive skin like moi, we like to make sure that our faces are being taken care of because otherwise they're going to react badly. So let's just talk about how your skin works. Basically, you have a pore. This is your pore, right? And inside of your pore, you have glands and ducts and things that do certain things. The most important one we're going to talk about today is your sebaceous gland, which is the gland that produces sebum. Sebum is the oil that your body naturally secretes. Okay, so your body naturally makes sebum to protect against the environment and to coat your hair to protect it against the environment. It works as an antibiotic and fights infections. Your brain triggers hormones that produce sebum for your body. Okay, it's being dried out or you're putting too much oil, then your brain will send signals to your hormones to tell your sebaceous glands to do certain things as a reaction to what's going on with your body. When your sebaceous gland produces too much oil, your oil glands can get clogged, and that can clog up your pore, and you'll get a bump. So that's why you want to be sure that you're treating your glands right. On the top layer of your skin, you have cells. Correct? Correct. So at night, your body reproduces new cells, and this is what we call cell turnover. So make sure you go to sleep at night because that's what your face does when you're deep sleep. Your face makes new cells. When you don't wash your face, is making new cells on top of old cells. So you have all these dead skin cells that can be trapped underneath the new cells that your body makes. And if your body is with any cells in your body, if you have too many cells together, guess what it causes? A clog. And so it clogs and then it makes bumps. So you don't want to do that to any part of your body. You want to make sure that you're getting rid of your dead skin cells. You also wash your face at night to get all the dirt and stuff off, the germs and everything from makeup or sweating or whatever. You want to use a cleanser, something very mild and something that is water-based so that it's not drying your skin out. Do not buy soap. Soap is not good for your skin. Soap dries out your skin and it can cause your skin to be very irritated and dry. Like I said in my previous video, I use Cetaphil as my favorite face wash because the number one ingredient in Cetaphil is water. I don't know if you see that, but you want to make sure that you're putting moisture back into your skin because if your skin doesn't have moisture, then those pores, they get really dry. Then your brain sends a signal to your sebaceous glands, and then your sebaceous glands produce too much oil, and then too much oil can cause clogging, and clogging can cause pimples. You do want to wear a moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer is by Clinique. Not the lotion though, because the lotion has oil. I think the gel is oil-free, so I do like the gel. I don't really know of any other good moisturizers because I've never tried any other ones, but I am looking for a good one. So if you guys know of a good one, let me know. Another kind of protector that your body can use is a alpha hydroxy acid. It is an acid that removes dead skin cells and irregular skin cells. And one of the alpha hydroxy acids that is really good for your face is glycolic acid. And I started using this glycolic acid cream, and this is by Reviva. I heard about it from Andrea's Choice, and I use the 5% one because if you have sensitive skin, you don't want to use anything that's like super high in percentage that is an acid. So this has really helped with discoloration, and I know some people have asked me what I do to get rid of discoloration. I don't have anything that got rid of it, but I have some ways you can do it, and this really did help. It makes the skin tone more even and eliminates some of the dark marks, but it makes your skin more sensitive. You want to make sure that you're careful with these because they do burn, because it's an acid and they're very strong acids. A weaker acid that's good for your face is a salicylic acid, and you may have heard of salicylic acid because it's like in everything. Most acne treatments have salicylic acid in them, and the treatments that salicylic acid are used in, the percentage is usually around 2 or 3%. I like to use 2% because it doesn't burn my face. So I like to use the St. Ives scrub and the Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin scrub. They both contain salicylic acid. You want to exfoliate your skin. Exfoliating your skin can be very, very helpful and beneficial in getting rid of dead skin cells so that you don't have those dark marks anymore. They don't get rid of them, but over time they do decrease the amount of dark marks that you have on the surface. That's just with exfoliation though. The salicylic acid treatment inside of those exfoliants are really good because even though they're not as strong as an alpha hydroxy like glycolic acid, a salicylic acid is really good because here's your pore, right? It goes into your pore and it cleans out all of the extra dirt and oil that's trapped in there, which can cause breakouts. Regular face wash won't deep clean in your pores. It will only kind of clear off the surface, whereas a salicylic acid will go in there and really get all in there and clean up all of that extra stuff. You really want to use that when you have a lot of breakouts or really bad oiliness. A salicylic acid will help to get rid of some of that oiliness and some of those breakouts. If you overuse it, like I said, it may cause more irritation. I like to use stuff that is like 97% natural and like 2% salicylic acid or something. Like I know this one is 97% natural products, and then it's like 2% salicylic acid, 1% another acid. Too many acids or medicines or chemicals on your face can irritate and damage your skin. I like to use masks. Every couple weeks or so I like to do a really good cleansing mask. Two of my favorite masks right now that I've been using are the Clean Helene masks. I like the Mint Julep one. It's minty, and you guys, I love minty stuff. I really like this one when I have pimples and things like that. It really helps to clear those up. This is the grape seed extract. It helps clear out your clogged pores, and clogged pores, like I said, can cause breakouts and it can also make your skin look older. Grape seeds are really good because they have really good antioxidants in them. It also has kind of helped with the dark spots in my skin as well. All of these products can be found at Ulta. Now I know it's not good to do this, but sometimes I do pop my pimples. And I know you're not supposed to pop pimples because it can cause your skin to damage really bad, which is what causes dark marks. So you don't want to pop pimples. Try not to pop them as best you can. But if you have to pop your pimple, before I go to bed, I like to put on a treatment on top of it. Before I use the treatment, I'll use this to kind of help close it up. This works well for blemished skin, so if you have like a pimple or something and it's open, you want to close it up before you go to bed so that nothing else can get in it. I'll use this Clean and Clear Advanced Acne Spot Treatment. This is pure salicylic acid, 2%. And it really helps to go into that pore and clean out all of that dirt and stuff that was in there. But you want to be careful with this one because this one burns since it is an acid. Usually when I wake up in the morning, they're gone if I popped it and it was small. Now if it was big, it kind of takes some time to go down. So you don't want to pop a pimple and then just expect it to go away, because sometimes when you pop pimples, they say that if you squeeze, you can be pushing a lot of that bacteria and trapped oil back into this, deeper into the pore. So you don't want to push too hard on pimples when you try to pop them. If you're going to pop a pimple, pull your skin apart and just let it do its thing. Saying all this stuff, I'm assuming that you guys are eating right, drinking water, exercising. If you do not do those three things, you'll continue to have breakouts. My skin is pretty much clear, but every once in a while I will get a pimple because I don't drink enough water, or I haven't been exercising, or eating right, or I ate something that was bad for my body. So these are things that I use on my skin. Some of the stuff may not work for you. Trial and error. And last but not least, I want to say, don't dry out your skin, don't believe the hype, and do not expose your skin to harsh chemicals. That's some things to remember. When you're watching TV, don't just go out and buy something because you saw it on TV. You don't want to just buy a whole line of product just because somebody said that it worked for them. Or all else fails, go to a dermatologist and have them tell you, because I mean, I am not a doctor, so I don't know everything, and the TV doesn't know everything about you. Only you can know about you, or a doctor, if you talk to a doctor. But be careful, because the doctor might prescribe you something and then you might get hooked on some pills, and then I didn't tell you to do that. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and hasta la vista.